What's up, everyone? Aaron Negler here, Cheesehead TV, coming to you live on Sunday evening after the Packers learn who will be coming to Lambeau Field next week for the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. With the Bears' loss and the Rams' win yesterday over the Seahawks, the Packers will welcome in the Los Angeles Rams, who are dealing with a number of injuries, but are definitely a formidable opponent. That defense didn't seem to miss a beat after star Aaron Donald went down with a rib injury yesterday, suffocating the Seahawks en route to their victory. Packers got their hands full, but let me tell you right now, you hear me now and listen to me later. Packers are winning that game. No people that are going to beat the Green Bay Packers next Saturday or Sunday, whenever they announce that game will be held, are the Green Bay Packers. Good to see everybody in the comments section. Packers get a nice bye week, nice little bit of rest, and hey, look at that Seahawks-Rams game if you want further proof about the value of a bye week. Not only getting your guys rested up, but not sustaining any further injuries. The Saints, very sluggish today in their win over the Bears, but finally pulled away at the end with a little ticky-tack foul help from the refs there in that third touchdown, but it was a game that was never really in doubt. The Bears going to the offseason licking their wounds. The Packers continue on. Good to see everybody. Hello, Joshua, Aaron, let's go. David, what's up, buddy? Good to see you all, each and every one of you. Bully Vegas, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining. David, thank you for the super chat. Thanks for doing this. You forgot this part. Oh, thank you for doing this. Thanks, David. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Appreciate the support. Dustin, thank you for the super chat. Love the matchup, number one offense versus number one defense, but I feel like we will be loving gold. I'll tell you what, the primetime number one matchup to watch in this game, I mean, it's not rocket science here. It's Davante Adams versus Jalen Ramsey. I think we all want to watch Jair go to town on whoever they line up against him after his all-pro snub. But what we really want to see is Davante Adams and Jalen Ramsey going one-on-one. Now, I don't think there'll be tons of occasions where that happens in the sense of I think the Packers will move him around a lot and will utilize bunch formations, rub routes, etc., to try and work him free. But I do think we're going to see it, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. What else we got? What cold games have the Rams played this season? Nothing terrible, I don't think. But just remember, when you start thinking about how terrifying the Rams are, because I've already seen it all over Twitter, just remember they lost to the Jets less than a month ago. That's really all you need to know. Anything on Donald? Yes. The NFL Network reported, Mike Garafolo reported earlier today that the X-rays are negative. He will be getting he's getting an MRI today at some point to get further diagnosis. But the Rams are hopeful that he will be available for that game against the Packers next week, whenever it is. No word yet. It may break while we're here, actually, about when the Packers game will be scheduled. But at this moment, we don't know. Dustin, thank you for the super chat. Much like Michael Thomas being out when we played the Saints, I hope Donald plays. He's a beast, but want to beat them at their best. Dustin, I am 1,000% with you. Don't need the PFF guys calling the Packers fraudulent all offseason. Beat the best to be the best. I'm with you. Saul, thank you for the super chat. Rams defense will be really tough to score on. Offensive line will have to play at a really high level, able to slow down Aaron Donald. No doubt about it, Saul, but it's much more than Donald. You saw, as I said at the top of the stream, he missed the majority, if not all, of that second half against the Seahawks, and they were just as suffocating. They are much more than a one-man band. They've spent a good number of off seasons collecting defensive talent on the front there, and there's no question that the offensive line play of the Packers will be key. I think a bigger part of that will be all about getting the ball out of Aaron's hands quickly. Lots of three-step drop, lots of mesh, lots of crossers, lots of stuff that allows Aaron to read quickly and get the ball out of his hands. I think that more than anything is going to be what this game is all about. Because look, the Packers will undoubtedly try to run the ball. There's zero question there. I don't know how much success they're going to have. Maybe a bit on the spread stuff, the zone stretch stuff out to the perimeter, but the sledding's going to be tough. There's no doubt about that. Big game for Aaron Jones coming. Savage, I would think so. If I were drawing up the offensive game plan, this is 1,000% a game that I would want to feature Aaron Jones. I would want the entire offense to run through him. Now, we know the Packers are stubborn. We know Aaron Rodgers wants to get Davante the ball early and often. I cannot even for a moment imagine that they don't make that a focal point of the offense this week. However, I think this is, as you indicate here, a game where Aaron Jones has to be the focal point. He has to be the engine driving things, because I do think there are some ways that they can, with utilizing the backs out of the backfield in the passing game, they can, move the ball on this defense. Once they get in the red zone, they've got a pretty good track record, no matter how good a defense is, of finding ways to score. But, getting down there will be key, and I think Aaron Jones needs to be a big part of it. Saturday afternoon, I'm seeing. Saturday afternoon. Taylor, thank you for the super chat. Nags, you're the best in the business. You are very kind. Thank you so much. Tunyon for the win type game. I like it. I like it a lot. Can we collectively will Bakhtiari to health? If only. Raise one up, man. How do we get Devontae away from Ramsey? I don't think they'll try exclusively, but they will move him around. They'll put him inside. They'll put him at the 3. You've seen them do that with some success throughout the season. They'll use bunches. They'll use motion. They'll use all sorts of stuff to try and at least free him up a little bit. But at some point, it's going to be up to Devontae to get that free release. And look, I know Jalen Ramsey's a really good player, but so is Devontae Adams. I like the Packers' chances in this matchup. And I know Ramsey has shut down everybody's face, and he's a really good player, etc. But Devontae Adams has pretty much torched everyone who's left him one-on-one, regardless of who it was. I don't doubt for a second that the Rams will play with a little bit of fire there, and they will single up Ramsey at times. And when that happens, I can't wait to watch Devontae. I like that we got a Saturday game, 8 days of rest before the championship game. There you go, Nuclear Family. I like where your head's at. Do I think they'll still double up Tay? At times, yeah, they'll roll to him. I have zero question, zero doubt about it. Steve, thanks for the super chat. What do I think Kirk Cousins is doing tonight? He's probably watching the stream. What's up, Kirk? Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're having a good offseason. 33 catching out of the backfield should be huge. I very much agree. Landon, thank you for the super chat. Nags, I work until 6 on Saturday. I need a Dr. Nags note to get out of work to watch. How can you help? Landon, we'll produce one from Cheesehead TV. You just gave me that idea. We'll get you a blank, everybody. We'll provide a blank note for anybody that has to work on Saturday, and complete with signature. You can download it as a PDF at cheeseheadtv.com. I'll have that hopefully tomorrow. Do the Packers have a chance? CR, I mean, you're not even in a super chat, but I'm putting this up here just so everyone sees I'm not making this up. Do the Packers? What? I think you spelled Rams wrong. CR, get out of my chat. Alex, thanks for the super chat. The chess match between McVay and Matt LaFleur will be great to watch play out. Can we get a Go Pack Go? Of course we can get a Go Pack Go. Go, motherfucking Pack Go. That's what I'm talking about. Hope they don't come out rusty. Did they last year, Kenny, when they whooped up on the Seahawks after a bye week? No, they did not. Come on. Power of positive thinking, people. Let's go. Let's do this. Breaking news. The Bears still suck, Krista. You are 1,000% correct. Block him. I would never block him for that. People are allowed to say what they want to say. I'm also allowed to ridicule them for it, but they can talk whatever he wants to talk. I'd never block him for that. Now, you want to get personal and attack me or my family, then you get blocked. But outside of that, get crazy. Rams losing by 3 TDs. Okay, now slow down. I mean, I'm all for it, Tony, but they're going to beat the Rams. That's all I care about. Brett, that's funny. Super Bowl bound. Yes, correct. Got to start off fast, as they usually do, but McVay is very good when having a lead at the half. Yes, I saw that stat that they kept bandying about during the broadcast yesterday. Never, what is he, like 30-0 or something? 30 blah, blah, and 0 with a lead at the half. Great. Too bad he's going to be down by at least 12. Hey, Aaron. Yes, I did, Shamrock. Thank you very much. Aaron, don't know if you saw the Packers play at 3:35 next Saturday. That is 4:35 here, I believe, on the East Coast, unless they're changing the windows on me. Bring on the Saints, Aaron? No, Kenny. The Saints are not coming to Lambeau. Wait a second. What? Hey, guys. Thank God. All right. Thought I was losing my mind there for a second. Blake Bortles versus Nathaniel Hackett game. Well, that's the thing, Ken. He'll probably be the backup. Depending on Wolford's diagnosis, I don't know what the word is on his neck injury that he sustained yesterday after a drive and a half. But yeah, it's a good chance. And who knows? Goff's injured thumb may end up even seeing a lot more in Bortles than we currently plan on. Don't count McVay out, coaching genius. Don't count out Matt LaFleur. Man, I'm already sick of the McVay stuff. Next, who do you predict our unsung hero of the postseason? I'd imagine someone on the O-line, but maybe Austin with a kick return TD. Oh, Dan, don't threaten me with a good time. Look, if Austin can just hang on to the ball and produce positive yards, it's already like way above expectations. So, yeah, I'm for it. Would I love that? Sure. Do I see it happening? No, I do not. That thumb in the cold will be a hard time. Pedro, you are not kidding. I mean, I said it on Twitter last night. What he did coming off 12 days past that thumb surgery to go in there at game and produce like he did was really fucking impressive. And if you don't understand that, you don't know anything about A, the game of football, and B, how that position is played. That was a real gutty performance. And obviously he'll have a few more days now to heal up and get ready for this game. We'll see how he looks. But yeah, the weather, the cold, definitely going to have an effect. No doubt about it. Porkmaster, what is up? If we hold on to the ball, we win. Their O doesn't scare me. No turnovers, no beating ourselves. Very much agree. The Packers are 10-0 this year when they play a clean game. If they don't turn it over, and hell, they did turn it over the last two games and still won. So I'm with you, Porkmaster. They play a clean game. It's their game. No question. Dustin, thanks for the super chat. Hacken taking a job elsewhere if the Super Bowl win. We'll see. I doubt it, actually. He's had the interview in Atlanta. And that's the only one I've seen or know about. Maybe he gets another look somewhere else, but we'll see. Pettin is going to school McVay. All right, slow down. I don't know about all that. Whoa, missed a lot of these due to work. Go back going. Bring on LA. Super Bowl bound. What's up, Otis? How you doing, buddy? Thanks a lot for joining us. Still bitter about that loss 2 years ago when Montgomery fumbled the kickoff return. Logan, let it wash off, man. Let it wash away. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new time of gorgeousness and beauty and love and Packers playoff games at Lambeau. And fans are going to be there. There's going to be 6,000 fans in the stands. Come on. It's going to be great. Can't wait. Buckob83, what's up, man? Thanks for the super chat. I found the games with this weekend quite underwhelming. Have seen nothing new to scare the Packers. Feeling even more confident we can bring Lombardi home. I'm with you, man. Did you watch the Saints today? That's the 2 seed? Come on. Packers getting to the Super Bowl. Peter, thank you for the super chat. Hi from Austria. What's up? How are you doing, Aaron? I'm doing well. Hope everybody from your family is safe. We are well. How do you like our O-line against the D-line of LA? To me, this is the one place the Rams could wreck it. This is the one area where the Rams could potentially cause problems for the Packers. And that's why it's going to be so important, as I was talking about before, to get the ball out of Aaron's hands quickly. Lots of crossers, mesh, smash routes, rub routes, even, God forbid, the wide receiver screens, although you did see the Rams take one to the house because it was a long one. We'll give them one in the slot at least, where they traditionally play off. But yeah, this is going to be a game where Aaron's going to have to throw in rhythm, hit his checkdowns, and just get the ball out of his hands, because this is not a place where I think the Packers are going to have a major advantage. I do think, obviously, they got a lot of talent, and the scheme has worked really well all year. But the talent that the Rams have up front is formidable, and it's a big reason why they are the first overall defense in the NFL. It's because they can control the line of scrimmage, and the best way to negate that is to, A, of course, get ahead of the sticks, and the best way to do that is to throw early and often, get the backs involved in the passing game, move the sticks, get ahead of the sticks, and do not sit back there in 5-7 step drops and just let those guys get after it. Yeah, that is recipe for disaster. So yes, I very much agree with that assessment. No doubt about it. RGS 1331, thank you for the super chat. How do you feel about Trubisky winning MVP today? Bears should extend, right? I mean, very clearly. You know, Packers fans stuffed that ballot box. That was hilarious. Joshua, thank you for the super chat. Bring on the Rams. How many yards do you think Adams will have next week? Give me think it'll be a lower yardage total, but he'll still get in the end zone. Give me 98 yards and a touchdown. That's where I'm leaving you. That's where I'm putting you. F that D line. We have Snacks now. Yeah, but Snacks doesn't play their D line. Never mind. Like the video. Thank you, Robin. What's up from across the pond? You're up late. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining us. Legless, thanks for the super chat. You worried? I'm not worried. Adam's going off. Legless, you know the drill. I don't worry about anything other than my children. I certainly don't worry about things relating to the Green Bay Packers. Would it help? No. So why worry? Dan, thanks for the super chat. What happens on Cheesehead TV when the Packers are in the Super Bowl? We'll be doing much like we've been doing. Corey and I have talked about this. If and when the Packers make the Super Bowl, we'll have a week of programming, special programming, but we'll be doing everything from New York. We're not going to Tampa. We'll be doing watch party for the Super Bowl, etc. But yeah, there won't be anything. We won't be traveling or anything like that. But we'll have tons of fun stuff. No doubt about it. Mike, thanks for the super chat. Would putting A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones in the backfield together often be something you would like to see? Yes, very much so. You saw a sprinkling of it last week. I think a handful of like 3 or 4 snaps. I think Ben Fennell's called it the pony package or the pony backfield. I love it. I love this idea of utilizing kind of both their skill sets. You've got Thunder and Lightning in the backfield together, kind of keeping the defense on their toes as far as where you're going to go with it. But yeah, I'm down for it, definitely. Saul, thank you for the super chat. Can the Packers defense give Rams some problems? Oh, yes, they can. Zero question about it. Especially now that they've got Snacks to team up with Kenny on early downs, but particularly because of the defensive backfield, I think the secondary playing as well as they have. And who knows, man? Who knows how Goff's thumb is going to react and what his accuracy is going to be like. I think they're going to be able to drive on some footballs. It wasn't like he was throwing humdingers yesterday in Seattle. I think there's going to be chances for them to not only break up passes, but to make plays and interceptions. Now, clearly, a big part of this is, one of the reasons the Packers have been pretty successful here the last month of the season getting their hands on footballs is because teams have been behind and been forced to throw. I do think that is a key to this game. Packers have pretty much all year have got to grab that lead, and the sooner they do, the better off they'll be. Forever I Love Atlanta Sports Podcast. That's quite the mouthful. Thanks to the super chat. Can you come on our podcast and talk about the Packers Rams games? Check your email. I'll see what I can do. Thanks for the super chat. Nathan, thanks for the super chat. Wow, this weekend is so chill and fun football-wise. I mean, it's always great when you don't have to worry about the Packers. Brian, thank you for the super chat. How many Aaron Donald highlights this Saturday? 3. He'll get his, man. You can't keep him out. No doubt about it. Remember, he didn't have a ton of highlights the last time the Packers played them when it was in L.A., and the Packers should have had the ball with an opportunity to win the game if Ty Montgomery doesn't fumble it away. The Packers can make this happen. There's no doubt. And they've got a better offensive line now than they did then. So I think he will get his, but I think the Packers will control the game. Tyler, thank you for the super chat. Alexander better than Ramsey. When do people figure that out? Tyler, probably this weekend when he takes one to the house. Market 0, dude. Indoor team having to play in the cold. We'll see. I don't know what the weather report is yet. I mean, it could be balmy. It could be like a 40-degree day. They've had one of those recently. A couple of those recently, actually, up in Green Bay. So we'll see. Make sure you check out Banky's weather report in our pregame show on Saturday. Josh, thank you for the super chat. Are there any football/Packer books you'd recommend? Josh, I have a whole video about it from this summer. Let's see if it comes up quickly, I'll find it for you. Because I literally did a whole video about it. Books, Wrangler. See if I get it here. Yeah, there it is. Extra cheese. Oh yeah. Here you go. I'll put the link in the chat here. There you go, Josh. Coming your way. Rick Ward, thank you for the super chat. No need for the weapon to dress. That's right. Well, no, because he doesn't even hold, because that's Boyle's job. So yeah, they'll have him down. No doubt about it. 23 degrees is the current forecast. There you go. 23 degrees. Welcome to Green Bay, LA. Dustin, thanks for the super chat. The Bears gave me indigestion. Yeah, you and Bears fans as well. Josh, no problem, buddy. Is Banky able to get a ticket for the game? Robin, I am waiting on pins and needles to find out. I want him in there so bad. It'll be so great. He'd have so much fun. B, it'd be such a great moment to have the co-founder of Cheesehead TV at this playoff game. And it'd just be cool. It'd just be great. Peter, thanks for the super chat. How do you feel about our D-line, by the way? Snacks and Kenny could stop the run game, right? I don't know about stop, but it could definitely be effective. And I don't think it's so much their play making plays, but it's their play clogging things up and freeing up Chris Barnes, Christian Kirksey, Kamal Martin, those guys to flow and make plays rather than allowing the interior of the offensive line to get up to the second level. Don't forget, I think a big part of this game, too, is going to come down to the Packers' defensive front, not just the defensive line, but the outside backers staying disciplined. I think McVay is going to try and utilize a lot of boot stuff, trying to get guys flowing. It's going to be incumbent upon Z, Gary, and Preston Smith to stay home, not come crashing down the line. Stay back and get ready for that quarterback boot because it is coming. No doubt about it. You saw today the Saints did a really good job of adjusting and taking that away from the Bears. Of course, that was like 80% of the Bears' whole freaking offense. Calvin, thank you for the super chat. My grandpa just told me I can't wait until that pretty boy Goff comes to the frozen tundra and Za'Darius smacks him. You and your grandpa, and me. Same. That's what I'm talking about. Can challenge the Rams wide receivers at the line of scrimmage with accuracy concerns with the Rams QB and his surgically repaired thumb. Mark, very much agree. Michael, thank you for the super chat. The only team beating the Packers in the NFC is the Packers. They are the best team. Absolutely 1,000% correct, Michael. Tell him what he's won. Ty Montgomery return kick this week. Dean, be nice. Philip, thank you for the super chat. Playoffs better than Christmas morning as a kid. Very much agreed, although there's some lackluster games out there this weekend. I talked to the guys at iHeart this weekend, Drew and KB on Friday, my regular Friday hit, and they were having a debate about what the best football weekend was. And some of their listeners said it was wildcard weekend. And I said, no. It's always divisional weekend. Divisional weekend is always the best weekend for football, and it's coming up, and the Packers are part of it. That makes it even better. 1,000 billion percent. Alexander is licking his chops, as he should. Does Jair shadow Woods or Kupp? I don't think he'll shadow. I think they'll play sides like they normally do. Or they often do. I shouldn't say normally. Often do. I'd be surprised if they traveled him with either one. But we'll see. Maybe they put him on Kupp because Kupp's been kind of the guy that stirs the drink over there. William, thank you for the super chat. Let's beat LA from a Packer fan from LA. William, that's what I'm talking about. West Coast, you guys represent out there. Love it. Steve, thank you for the super chat. After seemingly successful co-broadcast on Nickelodeon, is this a new trend for outside networks to get a share of coverage / increase access to games? #Pappy. Thank you for the Pappy Fund contribution. Well, I mean, it's all about the network and the broadcast being under a corporate conglomerate umbrella. CBS and Nickelodeon are joint kind of under the same corporation. So I think, you'll see more of it. You've seen it already with not so much. ESPN has put it on tons of different tiers of ESPN for their playoff games, for the championship game, etc. I do think you'll see more and more of it. You've already seen things like, Amazon streams for the Thursday night games that aren't the traditional broadcast. Hell, we do watch parties here at Cheesehead TV, that obviously aren't part of, the official broadcast of the game. We don't show the game, but I think as we go on here, the digital age that we are, corporations are going to want to leverage live sports more and more because it is the one thing left that is appointment viewing. Think about it. I mean, once basically Game of Thrones was done, what show are people gathering around at the same time live to tweet about, to learn about? They've got to be there. They got to know about it in the moment. They're very, very few and far between. NFL football in particular, but sports in general, that's the meal ticket for any kind of live broadcasting these days. So, I think, I think we will see more of it. And I saw some people liked it, some people didn't, and that's great, man. That's fine. If it's not your thing, don't watch. I thought it was a lot of fun. I thought they did a great job. No doubt about it. Oh, what's up from Monterrey, Mexico? You asked for home field advantage at Lambeau. Packers can't fail. That is 1,000% correct. Tavon Austin can't wait to shove it to the Rams. I mean, I get it. Yeah, it could be a Tavon Austin revenge game, but at the same time, he was released with an injury. It's not like they gave him a raw deal or anything. Pedro, thank you for the super chat. I missed all the happy hour things. Thanks for the delay. Could you please explain the puppy thing to me? See, what's funny is I don't know if you mean puppy or pappy. The puppy thing is about Olive, and she wanted a dog for Christmas, and all of our viewers and listeners kept chiming in about needing to get Olive a dog. That was never going to happen. The Pappy Fund is about Pappy Van Winkle, which is a very expensive liquor that we're trying to drum up business because Corey said I could drink some on camera someday if we got enough to buy it, which is probably never going to happen, but it's kind of fun. Chris, thanks for the super chat. My daughter wants a Packer win for her 10th birthday. I want to win and a New Glarus to open a brewery in Missouri. Hashtag carry the G. Chris, your daughter's going to be very happy. I got some bad news for you about the brewery, though. Big B, what's up? Big B is here. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Browns just scored on a botched snap. There you go. Browns are in the playoffs, and they're already scoring. And with that, I'm going to have to get going. I can't thank you guys enough for hanging out, talking Packers tonight. Please hit like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and join us for the watch party on Saturday. I'll be back tomorrow morning for Packers Daily. Packers versus Rams. Let's go. Let's get it on. We'll be covering it all week here at Cheesehead TV. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great night. Go, Pack, go.